In the beginning of the story, we see a little kid listening to an old man recite the story of Durga, who is the Hindu goddess with 10 hands. He tells him that the lion is the bride of Durga. She rode the lion to the battle against Mohishasur, who was a great demon. Then we see the boy hearing a car outside. He looks through the window and sees an old man getting out of the car. The old man's name is Mr. Mohanlal, and he has come to see Mr. Gushal, the kid's dad. Then we see Mr. Mohanlal and Mr. Gushal shaking hands. Apparently, they were in the same school. After a bit of chit chat, Mr. Mohanlal changes the topic and asks Mr. Gushal regarding a small old statue they used to have. Mr. Gushal says that statue is with his dad. Mr. Mohanlal offers 30,000 rupees to buy that statue. Mr. Gushal respectfully refuses. Right after a day from Mr. Mohanlal's visit, the statue gets stolen. In the next scene, we see Feluda, his cousin Topshe, and his friend Jotayu on their vacation. The hotel manager welcomes Feluda and gives them a good room. He tells Feluda that their town is pretty relaxing, but quite recently they have been having some action due to a sudden appearance of a holy man. Feluda and the others laugh and they go to their rooms. During one of his walks through the town, Feluda gets introduced to Mr. Gushal, who kindly requests him to pay him a visit regarding the stolen statue in his house. Apparently, Mr. Gushal's dad doesn't trust the police regarding these matters. In the next scene, we see Feluda and his team in front of Mr. Gushal's house. They are greeted by a man named Bikash, who is an orphan and stays in the house like a caretaker. Then we see Feluda talking with Mr. Gushal regarding the statue. Apparently, it's a small statue of the elephant god Ganesha. Feluda sees the image of the statue and then asks permission to interview the members of the house. Mr. Gushal's dad shows Feluda where he kept the keys and his locker. The kid, Roku, says he knows where the elephant god is. When asked, he says that it's with the king of Africa. It makes everyone laugh. Then Feluda meets up with Bikash, who tells Feluda that Mr. Gushal's business is not doing so great, that he suspects Mr. Gushal sold the statue to pay off his debt. Feluda jots down everything in his mind. He needs time to think. But that night he gets a call from Mohanlal, the guy who wanted to buy the statue in the first place. Feluda goes to his place with two of his companions. Mohanlal asks Feluda to stop the investigation for 2,000 rupees. Feluda refuses and gets horribly bullied by Mohanlal. This angers Feluda a lot. Then we see Feluda following a guy. Feluda has heard that Mohanlal is a great fan of the new holy man in the town. It seems a little bit odd to Feluda, so he wanted to do some digging in this matter. The guy he is following now is the same guy who is pretending to be the holy man. Apparently, he is a con artist and involved with a group who smuggles things from local archaeological sites. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, a servant in Mr. Gushal's house finds the statue of the elephant god under the big Durga statue located in the front yard. He gives it to Bikash, who takes it to Mohanlal, who has promised him money and a job if he can get the elephant statue for him. To silence the servant, Mohanlal kills him. When Feluda finds out about the murder, he realizes that he can't wait any longer. He rushes to the house to meet the kid, Roku. Feluda says to Roku that he too knows the king of Africa. Feluda then asks Roku if the elephant god was in the mouth of the lion statue. The kid smiles. Mr. Ghosh's dad confirms Feluda's speculations, but the statue is no longer there anymore. Feluda rushes toward Bikash's room to find him, but he wasn't there. Apparently, he went outside to buy some sweets for the upcoming Durga worship ceremony. Feluda rushes toward the sweet store and finds him. Feluda confronts him and finds out that the statue is with Mr. Mohanlal, who is going to hand over the statue to the fake holy man. Feluda concocts a plan to recover the statue and take his revenge on Mohanlal for bullying him at his place that day. He asks the police to catch the fake holy man first, then he uses disguise to make himself look like that holy man. In the last scene, we see Mohanlal bowing down his head in front of that holy man who is actually Feluda. When Mohanlal hands over the statue, Feluda takes it and points his gun toward him. Feluda shoots all his bullets to scare Mohanlal, who faints. Feluda finally wins and gets its revenge.